All right, hello there. So, this is reality building episode number 31 because in the last episode I declared that I started at 30. Um, Today, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm recording anyway and just working, I guess. I want to show you the thing I have in front of me, the task, and wait, I need to switch camera so you can see my desktop, right? Okay, so here's the case, right? If I as this is part of the the business case of the platform that I work, the Weplex platform, the marketing assistant for professionals via messaging. Um, Basically, a chatbot assistant to make website. Um, so here's a case. There is a situation in the middle of in the realm of creating postcards, right? Postcard is a graphic. So you can ask the tool, say there is this specific part of the the, the assistant where you can create a postcard, right? Postcard is a graphics, it's a graphic image that you can share in social networks. But as we see, we in the point of view of Weplex, the you publish first to your website, okay, later to social networks because you want to be in control. But more than that is because the originals are preserved and you can repurpose later. So that's a very important theme for another day. Right now, I'm working to improve this graphics generation system, right? And here's the old version, okay? So the old, oh wait, the camera. Right, you want to see my screen. Apologies for cockpit version 0.3. Okay, here's the old version. So web page, and then you can say author, say Dorothea Brande, 1936. So, and she said, act as if it is impossible to fail. That's from what I understand from Dorothea Brande's insight is a message of support, okay? Not of tricking yourself, but actually a message about trying to destroy the initial auto sabotage. Anyway, okay. So if I say send, I generate the card, okay, and you see the graphics that well, actually, sorry, apologies, the HTML. That's a web page, right? And then you type here again, generate the image, right? And that's the old version. See, actually, the wizard editing is uh, right shows a different color, but this is the new design, and this design is compatible. By the way, the actual element that we are talking here is the very square on the left hand side, right? And I can save, okay? And of course, if you're using a mobile device, you can hold your finger right there and share, okay? That's the way it is at this point in a way. But we do have the the mobile version. So if I switch back to the camera, okay, yeah, and I show you the mobile version, you see, and if I, oops, wait, oh, we have a problem here with my camera switch system. If I show you the screen, but that's not right. It's not supposed to move. Um, you can see from far, I guess. Okay, you see the postcard right there. So if I say author Dorothea Brande. Okay, let's see if it works with transcription. Give me a minute there. Author Dorothea Brande. Now, act as if it is impossible to fail. Actually, message, message, act as message, act as if it is impossible to fail. Okay, and I send that, and then it transcribes first. That's the flow. After it transcribe, get the transcription. Sends the transcription to the system, and then if it works, when it works, it renders the image. Okay, so just wait a second right there. It okay. So this is, you see, it couldn't do the alter. It's wait now. Yeah, I see. Well, blue returns, right? Blue is my code for returning to my camera. And all right, so the postcard is generated from WhatsApp. Okay, so now besides the demo, the session today. So if you just want to see the demo and nothing more, you can go. Now it's my work with GPT because I have a problem. The problem is this: when if you type a let's say a longer message, okay, here. So if we have a longer message, Marcio, I'm gonna take the text from here, right? Like this. And if I send and I generate the card, you see what happens? It doesn't, how you say, it doesn't use this the whole area, right? It needs to do that. And I don't know how to do that. All right. So that's the first thing, the complication here. And the hope, of course, is that the oops, the hope is that GPT Plus can help me there. All right. So remove that presentation. Okay. So I want to first give the context because I do have, oh wait, I think I can remove all these things from here, right? Because it's create. One thing about building and developing with GPT is that because I I was required to be a product manager and also multiple different positions, I guess, as a founder, it's very difficult to switch context and be, for example, a good developer. But now with GPT helping me, I can criticize my code. Okay. So see, because I can, GPT is helping me, so I criticize GPT's work. But then, of course, because I'm used now, it's part of the culture, right? And see, like, and this is not GPT's fault. All these elements not being used here. So because I criticize my coworker, I'm also criticizing myself. So working with GPT is it's really nice right now. Okay, I want to give this code to GPT. Let us see if this is the one I want. And I know I had some logic in there already, but that didn't work. What you saw, what you saw is a logic result of my attempt. Oh yeah, I found the code here. Result of my attempt to have some, fonts calculation going on there. By the way, let us criticize the code. These lines are not needed anymore, right? I don't want to create confusion to my coworker GPT Plus. In here, oh, this laptop is so slow. Maybe because of the recording different screens, but yet quite slow. Um, all right. So I know there's some logic to calculate the font. It's all in this code. And I want to give this to GPT. So I have this code. It's a React view with a logic that, given the text, attempts to calculate the font size by doing an inference. I don't know if the word is inference, okay? Don't know if this is the right word. Or a probing of the rendering. First, it attempts to check the rendering and the space height of the produced rendered content. With that, I guess it recalculates the font. Do you think that is a good strategy? Now I am thinking, what if we do a sort of divide and conquer? Oops, I conquer? I don't know how to write conquer. Conquer. Uh, thing here. Action here. Maybe not by exaggeration first, reducing later, but by increasing daring model. Now I'm like using my words, right? Daring model, as in you try to approach in the direction and calculate the distance, as in try plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 pixels, and based on the length to the target, you guess that you can walk with a higher step. Oh, maybe that there's something about the differential, right? Something mathematical. I'm not gonna say that to wait, back to camera. Something here, right? Uh, the I used to be a master, brew professor, teaching brewing beers. And I remember we had a machine. My father bought that machine. It's like big equipment, 100 liters. And the thing is that it had the machine had a heater, right? and the heater system would, increasing 1 Celsius, 2 Celsius, right? And the heater had to figure where to stop. Say you want to stop at 78 Celsius, or you want to stop at, yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. And then, right, you're accelerating the heater, but then because of the inertial, if, um, the 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 inertial power, I would say, you can't stop, right? The big train. How do you predict that you need to stop? And and I don't know what they did with the system, but I remember that the salesperson said that, the logic system had a PL something, a a in from what I remember, it had to do differential equations. Anyway, I'm not asking for that, but I remember that. But here, this probing, it's the cheap version, right? Um, maybe. Oh, go back to my. Oh, I thought I was showing the screen, but the code. Maybe you should account for when it passes the limit to go back by then using a proper divide and conquer. As in, if you pass, you just go back by picking the middle point between pass it and before. Okay, now I understand. Now, this is a React component, so you are to do that when the page loads and do the live updates. Okay, thanks, and go. My mesh is required. Okay, wait a minute. Well, okay, I wanted to show my screen, but then anyway, go. Okay, now I'm thinking. Oh, the tool is also thinking. I see that. And I'm gonna get a coffee. I'll be right back. Okay. Mug, mug is switching. Okay. Faster than me, huh? 6 seconds, my friend. Why pure length-based sizing can fail? Oh, I didn't ask for conflicting my great thoughts. Variable characters width is wider than I. Divide and conquer binary approach. Word wrapping. No feedback loop. Oh, wait. Your current length time step strategy is simple and may work actually. I didn't read the beginning. It may work very consistent monospace-based text, but in the real world of proportional fonts, word wrapping, and fluid containers is only a rough heuristic. Measuring actual rendered size and then homing in on the largest font that still fits is generally more reliable. Well, that's what I'm saying actually. Pure length-based sizing can fail. Divide and conquer binary search approach. Measure fit. Binary search. Apply once. Integrating into React class. Run binary search on mount update. Further tips. In short, remove your old get font size a lot since you're measuring the real thing. Oh, it was actually, yeah, agreeing with me. Uh, Now, what's tricky is that sometimes it doesn't give me the whole code anymore. I think that's part of the new rules that they're enforcing. So to get rid of the lazy people or to change their behavior, I guess. So could you please give me the whole code, considering that I liked your changes, your many changes. I'm gonna try to be nice here because yesterday I couldn't get the whole code anymore. And it makes sense, right? Marshall requested the full React component with the adjustments, delivering full code. I hope because even when now it took 17 seconds, right? Yesterday, even when doing that, I remember it still kept on um, some areas with with dashes there. But now I don't see. I mean, apologies. How you call the three dots? Hit census. Um, okay. Now I will need to set up the infrastructure here to test. Wow, it's pretty slow, this computer. NVM list. Yeah. Node server. npm run start. Node server. npm run start. Pretty slow. Yep. Too many things? No, not really. The recording system, a text editor. Okay, we wait. It's okay. Let us just wait. Maybe as I wait, it's it's worth to check the logic. I wanted to check with where where it checks the scroll height quote element container Nice. It's checking the height of the quote element versus the container. So I'm assuming I had the container there. I don't even remember. Where's the container? Quote L, quote ref, quote ref, quote ref. Oh, yeah. So there is a tag there in certain ways for the React right there. And the so this is the ref is line quote, line quote. Huh. No, no, no. This is wrong because it's assuming the parent is the line quote. No, no, no. The the thing is the inner. This I can fix. I can fix that. If I could alternate ref, container ref, container ref. This ref is here. I'm gonna put right here. Yes. And if I look at the CSS, that's the inner something, right? Inner, and inner is inside some other, but there is a flex grow there. There is this app card. Yeah, I'm assuming the inner grows. Okay, now let's see how is the building here. Trying to set up the, oh, I really wanted to kill everything, all the windows, but then this recording will would probably stop. Was good looking at the code. Otherwise, we we need to pay attention to what GPT writes, right? Otherwise, we're like going to be asking and asking and burning resources. The same thing with management, right? If you don't pay attention to what the person is saying, trying to communicate, as in effective communication, as Peter Drucker had written, then you don't have communication. You just have information passing. Real communication requires that level of commitment. I need to get better. I'm kind of reminding myself here, right? If the colleague writes something, you need to pay attention. I'm not good at that yet. Still rendering there. Should we look at the solution again? Binary search mount update, calculation. Mid plus one, try larger. Best mid. What's mid? Math floor low plus high divided by 2. But it's increasing by 1. It overflows, goes smaller. Wow, this is 1 by 1 for every step. right? Except this attempt to find the average between the two. Scroll height, hmm, best equals to mid. Wow, this might be wrong. If we focus, okay, math, yeah, this adjust font, right? Let us focus just here. Okay, before I try the code, I see your adjust adjust function. Let us focus there. Could you? Oh, it's adjusting the font, right? Wait, mid is spec for font size. So adjust the font by one. Could you adju adjust the font by one? Indeed. And but by one and by one. Then you check the delta, right? Height after two initial, after the last two initial iterations. So based on that, but also fonts increase are going to aggregate. Maybe we should let it play, right? Well, it's still suffering here. Oh, wait, it did generate it, I guess. It's because I'm saving the file. Oh, yeah, it's all working. Okay, okay. Adjust font runs and who who calls. Wow, it never stops. This is gonna crash everything. How do you stop in your architecture? How do you stop? Maybe it's that's a question, right? Wow, computer is dying. In architecture, how do you stop? Let us see. Stop in two parts, and quite naturally. Each pass either increments lower heights or length. On slow because there is no more font size to test. And while loop exists, prevent infinite React updates. No set stage font. You can submit search, for example. Because we never call set stage resizing, React isn't triggered to re-render. So there is no feedback loop of measure set state render measure. We only call adjust fonting component mount and component update only when the content itself the changes. That means each content load ID change triggers exactly one sizing pass and then stops. If you need to cancel mid-search, the stop in two parts of this design is handled quite naturally by the search loop termination. Wait, there's while here? No, right? Wow. Oh, but mm, wow, I fear this. Wow, I fear this. There's an actual while there and it's changing the DOM. Let us test this. 76771 localhost 6771 card wizard. Huh. Test. Test. Creating card. Generate card. Yeah, maybe is is not. We go back. Reload. Test. One, two, three. A little bit more. Create. Huh. Is this working? Remove all the code. Reload. I mean, ah, wait. Can I just can I just edit this code here? Hmm. You don't have to create the pass the text all the time. Oh wow, it's not even that. I was running the wrong server. Huh. Maybe this was adding the wrong code. Card render, card wizard. render, card. Oh, no. Creating card, card render, roots, card render, card is app card is our card. Okay, probably wrong place. Our card is right here, index. Oh, but wait, card render is good as well. Yeah, card render. Card render is the thing that actually does the rendering without the borders. So that's okay, I guess. So I go here, I can do this. Element type is invalid. Okay, save this code, go back. Run again the server, hit enter. Yes, prior version is there. Now, I lost the code. Copy again. Copy here. Card render. Container ref. Taken from here. Put here. Server again. Reload. Quite big. But I guess it stopped it. I'm gonna ask for something else. I'm gonna go with, I think this direct editing styles probably not working. Could you change the approach with a approach that awaits the animation frame or a timer? Okay, let us see. Maybe because I am under the impression that you need to wait for the browser to. Let's see if this is. You've hit the plus plan limit or for now. Oh, I need to give a break of 3 hours or pay the pro now. Let's see if it gave me the answer. Yes, so far. I'm not even looking at. Come on. Computer is slow. The limit. Chip, chip. The increase was really nice, but I want to decrease as well. Update, adjust font, asynchronous, next frame. Where is this? Request animation frame, resolve, next frame. Now now power is out, right? Now it's manual mode. Can we fix this? Console log while. Oh yeah, while it's waiting for next frame. Low, mid plus one. Mm. When it passes too much, I guess. What about I go back before the best, else high mid minus one, and then when it passes here, I say best equals to mid minus one. I wanted to, if I could save best equals to the math floor, right? Best, best equals to math floor between mid plus mid minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, that's it because there's nothing more I can do here, I guess. Chup, chup. Wow. Let's start to visualize things. Alert best. This is manual mode. 45. alert, high, uh, best. So I visualize things. Hmm. 45 in the beginning. Huh. Wait. Wait. High. Oh no, I don't wanna go up too low high. I wanna go if while what? True and break. While true. Hmm. This is the break, right? True. And here we break. Best equals to high. 12, 28, 37, 41, 43, 44, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. Oops. Now it's okay. So when it's time to stop is there's no break maybe, right? Uh, let again true again again equals to false. All right. 12, 28, 37, 41, 43, 44, 45, 45, 45. It insists in stopping at 45. Initial font size high. Ah, mid. No, this is wrong. Low, mid plus one. No, 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 no. I want to best. I want to mid. Now I want to just mid uh, I want to increase low min font size, low, take this out, low, low. If minus low, my low equals to low plus 1, low equals to low minus 1, best equals to low, again false. Let us try this. Just increase one by one because the font is already going to suffer from the 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. It's passing too much, but I like it. As I start, quote, uh, quote, scroll height, container, client height, font, low. All right. 128, container 128. Okay. So that's a problem. 59 container. Oh, container is increasing. All right, the container is increasing. Right. I want to then use another thing. I want to use the border. Container ref. Oh, we had a problem there. Remember that? Okay. So that was probably affecting everything because I think I did copy and paste again. 108, 50, 149, 171, 200, 220, 260, 317, 394. Almost passed it. Passing. Oh, container is increasing. All right, because I I need to right. Okay, wait a minute. I need to this needs to be container. It's static. High static equals to container dot client height, right? No, we don't want to change this container, assuming this is a copy. High. Okay. Mm-hmm. Grease. Okay. Go, 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 go. Passing. 24. Oops. Went back. Good. To a certain extent. Even though it burned energy, right? Oops. Just comment the line. Now, again. Reload. Chup. Drup. Oh, there's an alert there at the end. Okay. The alert. Where's the other alert? Oh, alert best. Now, okay. Computer very slow. Red alert. Trip, back. Not too bad for now. Trip. Hmm, makes sense. Okay, that's it so far, I guess. Thank you very much.